You're in the spotlight on Kalfani Radio.
Kalfani Radio since 2005. Family helping family.
Retro.
Let's go. Self-improvement and we spreading it worldwide. Embrace the day. Abundance is your birthright. Sharing health and wealth. There's loyalty on this side. Goal is in the goal. Collectively we in light. Growth in the spotlight. Enhancing unity and community. Speak it to life and we doing it fluently. It's much bigger than you and me. Be there for what we here to be. One eat, glory. The chosen speak the truth. I listen when they call me and carry the torch that was lit by those before me. We're universal. You consider the amount of stars spitting golden words to you.
Exotic cars.
I can tell you what's next. No tarot cards. Be the best. Any less self-sabotage. Insist you watch your six cause they're camouflage. We assist with tips if you flip through the catalogs. Yeah, shout out Keisha's Corner. Financial Freedom Fridays. The 19th Element. Kalfani Radio. Worldwide.
I almost had it this time this morning for right. Peace and blessings. Assalamu alaikum. Hotep. How you doing? What's happening? Power to the people. What's up? It's morning time. No, it's not. It's joy time. My name is Khalid Muhammad, and welcome to Embrace the Day, March 16th, 2021. This is my lovely wife, Abdul Kareem Nadi Muhammad.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace and blessings to everyone. We're thanking the creator of all the worlds for another day and another chance to get it righteous. You are most important part of Embrace the Day, our audience. Here with us in Tampa, Strong Studio A.
That is correct. The most important and the best person here is the new people and the people that are following and pushing and enjoying what it is that we have to share. Wow. I guess everybody else going to say to everything that our staff and our family was saying for yesterday's show is like, you could have at least warned us. Look, what a powerful show, would you say? Wow. Yes, it was. And why was it so powerful? Because it was for the people in the truth. Sometimes the truth is hard to swallow, you know. And then it depends on who's serving the truth. You know, you're going to get it. so you might have to chew it up a little bit more before you swallow it. You know what I'm saying? But the truth is the truth. You can't kill that. You know, there's no way you can kill that at all. So I want everybody, please share. Because today, another great show. Probably not as strong as yesterday. Okay? But the reason why is because it's all about balance. Balance, okay? You know, the Creator Almighty God Allah, He made everything with balance. We got two sisters that's going to come on, and they are strong in their area of giving back to the people. They got a beautiful event that's about to come on. And all I can say is, you know, they are the truth in the area of which they serve. And servitude, that seems to be like the word of the day, huh?
It should be the word for all of us, you know.
Every day, huh?
That's right, because we are a part of creation, you know, and this is our duty, you know, to serve. In every capacity that we are, you know, as part of the human race, you know, serve.
That's right. Serve. And we do that too. You know, we do it unconsciously. You know what I'm saying? When we go out there to slave for somebody else on their 40 hours a week, you're doing some servitude. Why? And you're doing some servitude for your own household. Why? Because you're really working to quote unquote survive and stay alive and all that stuff. But it's deeper than that.
That's right.
It's deeper than that.
Picking up trash off the ground, that's serving. You know, picking up some glass, that's serving. You know, whatever it is that we do, and we do it, you know, with an attitude of sincere intentions, always to help, to be, you know, a helpmate. You know, we're in servitude.
Yeah, I mean, come on, you can't always be having your hand out to receive something, huh? You gotta give back. You know, and then when you give back things that sustains life and community building and family building, I would say that those are some good brownie points for, you know, some good building blocks. Whoa, let's bring on the team. Oh, I know they got a lot to talk about. We didn't even ask my wife yet, you know, but yesterday really put some power up in us. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's bring us on. Coming in from New Haven, Connecticut, our sister. You know, she might have to Zolarize a lot of people from our sister. Sister Katora, peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings, lovies. Oh my gosh. Yesterday was powerful. Why? Because it gave us more information to make an educated decision about our health and our general well-being. An educated decision about who can roam around in our communities. So we want both of those elements that were shared with us yesterday, and both of them are empowering, and that is why it was so awesome. And if you did, you need to check it out because it's invaluable information, for real.
Invaluable information. You said something so key. It's like, you know, we got your own personal house, right? And your doorbell rings. And you go to the door. And you open the door. And you see that is something that is not conducive to anything within your house. Are you going to invite them in? Or are you just going to, just because you see them going across the street in the next door neighbor's house and everybody else's house, and you know you got something in your head that says, this don't look right, or this thing sounding right, but everybody else is doing it, so you just going to do it to them? Come on now. Let's get it together. You said that was hot. That was hot. Woo! Educated guest. That's another part of the proper guest. Let's bring our brother on from one of the Kakalakis, and we're talking about the north side of the South. Let's bring our brother Dawood Hassan. Salaam alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, family. Good morning, and all the good stuff. You know, yesterday was very explosive. You know, we had a dynamite program yesterday, very fiery, and it's good to hear the other side of another voice on a serious issue. You know, sometimes we get wrapped up in society, we only get it for one source, and that represents a new source, a new stream of information that you can base a good decision on. Isn't it good to have people in your community that serve your interests instead of the commercialized interests? Because the other side, they get paid for what they do, you know. So, but that's just wonderful. So let's embrace the day, get started, and maybe we can do this, get this Tuesday off just as exposing as Wednesday. Then we'll be blowing up the system then, I guess.
Hey, you said it so good, brother. You know, we got the information is key, and it's coming from different sources. You know, sometimes some people might not hear Dr. Alim. Some people might not hear Katora. Some people might not hear Dawood. Some people might not hear Khalito. But you let Hafisa or you let come out and start talking. You know, they might be saying the exact same thing that we say word for word. but they don't hear us, but hear them.
Yeah.
And it's all about help. It's all about pushing it out. It's all about help. And when you got a proven track record, come on, we know. And, oh, you know what? When you got a proven track record on the good side, and you got something that proved that their track record on the other side, come on, don't.
Oh.
Man. I'm like, come on now. Do y'all read? Did you fail history? Come on. Did you fail history? Or what are the history?
Allah has given us the ability to think.
That's right. That ability to think is crucial. That ability to think is crucial.
Yes.
So,
and to think critically, you know. And they claim that that's what they quote unquote test for with these standardized tests is critical thinking. But I don't, you got to have knowledge and information in order to make a judgment, a critical judgment. It's like, this makes sense. This doesn't make sense. This resonates. This doesn't. And then this is what I choose to do. And, at the end of the day, whatever choice that you make, the adult thing is to embrace the consequences, the positive ones, and the ones that continue to challenge you.
And then you listen. What do they always say when you're signing contracts?
Read the fine print.
Woo! Read the fine print, boy. Right. That little stuff.
The devil is in the details.
Right. Devil is in the details. So they say to you, well, you can read the fine print. Like you have 72 hours to change your mind.
Right.
And how many times do we play it off like we read it instead of, taking it to our attorney so that our attorney can, help us to understand what this fine print means.
Very mean. That's very good. Give it to somebody that knows about this type stuff, that knows how to deal with this stuff, That's right. That's why they say, go get a second opinion. Mr. Muhammad, they got to cut off this, that, and the other. Really? Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Let me go to somebody else and let me see what they got to say. Okay.
If they give you 72 hours to drive this car without, signing the signature to, just test it out, see how you like it, take that paperwork with you too, so that your attorney can look at it. And when you bring it back from that point to that 72 hours, then now you can make a better decision because you got the information from that fine print.
And I find that is what I find most interesting. That people will look at the fine print in regards to things.
Right.
House, a car, an appliance. Oh, they'll be calling it. Oh, let's see how much my warranty is. But when it comes to their physical health, they're like, yeah, okay. Because I remember when I was in nursing school back in the day, as me and Jamila shared last night, that was when it began, like in the 70s, mid 70s. That's when this get a second opinion thing started to be part of our language as far as healthcare is concerned. Because before it was a total laydown. Well, that's what Dr. So-and-so said.
Sister Couture, come on. This is 2021 and you still have people singing that same song.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
If my doctor don't say it, then I'm not doing it. If my doctor say do it, I'm doing it. Now today.
But listen though, and then, I know the doctors deserve it. They've been there longer. They paid more to get the degrees, all of that kind of stuff, right? But the real health miracle workers are those nurses. Those nurses, the ones that think that critical thinking, that critical thing. Why? Because a doctor has 30 patients in one day. So they're seeing 30 patients that morning. They're going to, how's everything? You feel all right? Look at the chart. Okay, look. And he's out of there. He's going to the next one. He's going to the next one. Go to the next one. the nurses, to me, this is just my opinion, and I ain't no doctor, all right? I have no degrees at all. The nurses, they the ones that give that mother love. They the ones that have that critical thinking.
The nurse is the one that gives that holistic everything. We have 30 patients too, and we have to make sure that those 30 patients have every single thing that they need in that 8-hour period. We are making decisions, and after the decisions are made, the doctor is called to get the order to make it legal.
Well, there you have it. There you have it.
We are the everything. We're the senses of for the physician. The
Right.
eyes,
Absolutely.
The smell. What do you smell? I mean, we're talking about. I smell this. I think there's an infection, or I see this, I think there's an occlusion. I see this. I hear
That's right.
So when it's so critical to that level right there, so how come we as people, when we all we have to do is looking at CNN and having the number one physician of the world say, look, this is what you need to do. You have got to take this, and we're going to be into the black neighborhoods, and this is where we're going to go, and and look, and then we got these different actors and rappers, they're taking it first, and look, the doctors. Why do we not think critical in our own homes?
Well, many of us do. So it's not a
Many of us who? Many of us
do, people, period. Many of us do listen to the information. And this is the key now. You said it earlier. Everything is about knowledge. The doctor is saying it, so it must be true. The doctor is saying it, so I'm going to do it, without seeking their own knowledge.
Exactly.
Without saying, well, I got to look at this, I got to investigate it further, or, I got to get second opinion, whatever the case. It's all about knowledge. Every single thing that we do is about knowledge. What are we sending children to school for at 4 or 5, starting at 4 years old? To acquire more knowledge. Everything is about knowledge. Every single thing. You can't get around it. If you don't, you're without knowledge.
Right. But I don't think that people, we've been and I'm one of those people, and I work in the profession. I get white coat hypertension. It's like, oh my God, But what the average individual does not perhaps understand, no matter what is said to you, you can always ask that person that's sitting in front of you, well, give me something to read about that. Give me a source where I can go get more information about that before I make this opinion, or to say, what will this medication do to me? Oh, we say that, if the medication does more harm than good, then it's a good medication. Okay, well, tell me the harm. I mean, I understand what the good could possibly be, but for me personally, the harm may outweigh the good for me. And I may tell you, no, I don't want to take that. Mm-hmm. I've done that on a couple of occasions. Mm-hmm. No, because that's going to affect too much other stuff in order for you to get to this one little thing. I'll figure out how to live with this, or we'll get a second opinion, or we'll do something different.
And the other thing too is that when I go to the doctor with my loved ones, it makes a difference between a 3-second visit and a 20 to 25-minute visit.
Hello.
Every time.
Yes.
Because when my loved one comes back and I ask them questions, well, what did they say? Well, I don't know. Well, he didn't say. No. That's the last time you're going to the doctor by yourself.
Yes.
Now we got a 25-minute visit when I go.
Right. You should not enter a health system. Well, you shouldn't really enter any system that's foreign to you, or that's going to impact you, because emotionally this one side of your brain is shut down anyway. Mm-hmm. And so generally, if you know that you're going to hear some stressful news, all you're going to hear is wah, 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 wah.
That's it.
It's the person that you bring as your advocate. And this is what is missing in this whole COVID thing. It is gone. They have that element has been taken away from you to be able to go into the hospital, to sit with your loved one, till you make your observation. The physician and the nurses come in and you say, this is happening to, this is what they're doing. Our advocacy has really been another loss, has been taken away. And I know personally how unbalancing that feels. To then say to somebody says, well, you know, you can talk to the doctor, he'll call you in a couple of days. In a couple of days, I'm concerned about my mother, like right now. Who am I talking to right now?
Mm-hmm.
So we, you know, when we talk about the Zola experience and recovery from loss, that is one of those things. All of us that have had that experience, and your loved one might not have been in the hospital for COVID, but that was still taken away from you.
And let me just say this. Think about this right here. If you've got medication that you are supposed to take, and they tell you don't take somebody else's medication, you know, don't do that. This medication was prescribed for them. This medication was prescribed for that person. Don't take other people's medication, right? Then how come all of a sudden now influenza shots, pneumonia, you know, and all this stuff, one size fits all? Think about that.
Oh, just get the COVID and you're covered for all of those things.
Think about it. All of a sudden now, you know, all of these supposedly flu shots, pneumonia shots, this and that, one size fits all. Really? My brother almost died from the pneumonia shot.
Is that what they're saying?
Okay, just things to think about. That's all.
Brother Dawood, where you fit in with this?
Yeah, well, you know, at one time, you know, we used to have doctors in the community that kind of look like us, you know, but that has been far removed now from that period. A lot of the knowledge we're gaining is coming from a system that we are following in the footsteps of someone else that has intercepted our connection with ourselves, you know, as a people. Because when we don't have the midwives, when we don't have the other little community doctors, we don't have the community lawyers, we don't have that in our environment, then that puts another part of the knowledge base that makes it more difficult when you go into a situation because you have no one from that knowledge background to represent you. You say, because they're coming from another structure of information, and one size don't fit all. You know, I learned that a long time ago. You know, one size doesn't fit all. You know, but that is the society we live in now. They try to give us a one size fit all when it's convenient for the status quo. Yes. So we have to continue to gain knowledge, but we have to apply our experiences to the knowledge. You know, it's kind of like, you know, the little boy fixing the bike. You know, if he's fixing the bike, when he gets his own experience, he knows how to get his tool to fix the bike. But if someone always fixes the bike for him, well, then he get lost. He don't know what direction he, what, you know, to have to fix his bike. So it's very important that we have some experiences, also have some hands-on, but some involvement into the activity, so that we can come from our cultural base of experiences to express that knowledge base into whatever is going on, especially in the health field.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But
Well,
you know,
new news for me. I'm a little disturbed by that.
Well, you know what? We this is another wow. How can I say? This is another part of our worldly and our community's education. Okay, I mean, if we look in history, we see past history of different pandemics, different things that has gone through and that has gone through different countries and stuff like that. We should learn from that, okay? And I think we have learned from it. But what have this side of the learning have learned? Okay, not the medical side, but the community side. Okay, what are we going to do community-wise? What are we going to do individually-wise? Or what are we going to do collectively to say, you know what? I don't think I'm going to do that right there. You know what made me stop taking the vaccines? It was the flu vaccines. You know what stopped making me take it? When I took it, and this is many years ago. When I took it, when I went in the doctor's office, I was like a raging bull, healthy as oh my goodness, right? I went in there, less than 5 minutes, bam, shot, took it, came out, and an hour later, I felt like unbelievable. Like I was like, what's going on? I'm not knowing. And I'm like, oh my God. And then like 2 or 3 hours later, I was feeling terrible. Okay. So I'm like, oh my God. So I call Mom. Who do I call? Mom. The first nurse of my life. Mom, man, Mom. She's like, you all right? I'm like, yeah. She said, well, what happened? What's going on? And then when I finally told her, and I went to the doctor today and took the flu shot, she said, oh, that's it. Listen to this part. Don't worry. It's supposed to do that. Because we're doing this without knowledge, okay? This is what they're learning. They're teaching us, oh, don't worry, you're going to take this, and this is how you're going to stay in. This is how you're going to avoid getting the flu, because it gives you this so your body can build up against it. When I heard that, I said, this the last time I'm taking this type stuff. I'm not asking you to make me sick so I don't become sick.
Now, they didn't say that you wouldn't become sick. They said so that you wouldn't be as sick.
Yeah, when you get it, you got a chance to fight it off and all that. You know what? Come on now. I got all the means to try to fight this thing off. And I haven't taken one since. And listen, when we speaking about community, yesterday's show was about community. Men sharpen men like steel sharpen steel. And boy, did we get sharpened yesterday, okay? But today, we have another sense of community building, strengthening. The balance side, I'd like to say, okay? I want everybody to share, because you're about to get a taste of the nurse side. I want that's how I'm gonna say it. They're not nurses. They might be nurses though, but they are the sister side, the feminine side. Those that know how to give that balance out. They're not older. They're not old like grandmama, but they got that type of that nourishment. They are sisters that are pulling other sisters up, and they have an event coming on. I'm very happy. Kalfani Radio has taken a hold of being a sponsor for the event. I've met this one sister a few years back. She is a dynamite poet. I met her business partner. Talents unbelievable. So I'm very happy to meet them. We're going to go on a quick sponsor break. And as soon as we come back, we're going to come back with this dynamic duo. And we're going to get some balance up in here. Y'all all right? I like to say that. Y'all all right? There you have it. What happened to Star Rastafari? No, I mean, welcome back. Ooh, that is one of our sponsors, a very, very, very strong sponsor. The Beamer Boys that are auto technicians in the automobile world, and they specialize on foreign cars, especially the BMWs. They are in Deer Park, Long Island, Strong Island, New York. Get with them for all of your automobile needs. Let's bring on this illustrious group. Now y'all know I'm gonna mess up a name, so I don't mess up their names, but they got a name of their event. I think it's Mommy and Me Event. Networking Powerhouse. They laughing already. I done already messed it up. We're going to bring them on, though. Let them tell you what's going on. We got our Sister Rel the Poet and Lady X. Y'all come to the front. How are y'all doing today?
Bless. Good morning. Greetings and grand rising.
Oh,
Greetings, grand rising. Lady X, can we hear you? Let's get a mic check. Oh, 1 2. Oh, 1 2.
Hey, good morning.
There we go. Okay. Did I get what's the name of your event and what day is it on? Anybody?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you first and foremost for inviting us on the show. Mommy and Me are financially free. So you had it right in the first part.
See?
You know what I mean? You was on the right track. It's going to be on March 27th from 4 to 7 p.m. in Gold Space, Atlanta. So that's on 2001 Martin Luther King Drive in Atlanta. And it's an event that is going to empower mothers and children who own their own business. And I'm going to let Lady X, who is a phenomenal woman herself. She has a nonprofit. She has her photography business, a production business. She's a mother, so many things. I'm going to let her talk a little bit more about the event.
Okay, but before we go to the event part, because listen, y'all are on the right, when I say the right platform, y'all said a word that just made, I knew, see, I always like to surprise them. But when you said financial, they was like this. Their eyes lit up and they was like, uh-oh, financial. That's what's happening. So, with that being said, I know about you. I know y'all. So, what I'd like to do is let each one of you tell everybody who you are. We'll start with you, Rel. If you would, let everybody know who you are, what you've been doing, and what Rel the Poet is all about, please.
Okay, yes, wow. So, yes, I am Relly the Poet. I am a poet, an artist. I like to think of myself as an activist because I really care about the community. I've always done community work. I've always tried to incorporate that community work into my artistry. So whether or not that's youth poetry workshops or working with Queens on a Mission down here or now working with Von Trapp Network, I just love to uplift the community, and I use poetry as a tool to encourage expression and healing through that art. So when y'all know me, when I was on California Radio, I was living in New York and Brooklyn. Most of my peoples know, I love Brooklyn. But I'm here in Atlanta now discovering that there is a network of people just like me who love artistry, who love community. And so I've just been down here working with those people, doing a lot of shows. I got a lot of big things coming up in terms of poetry, in addition to this event. So yeah, that's me, Relly the Poet, spoken word activist, lover of the community, and mother. And since we spoke, I became a mother, which is why this event is so important. But yeah, that's me.
All right, she do the biggest. She do the biggest title last. She said, and I'm a mother. That's the biggest title right there. You know what I'm saying? Ooh,
The most challenging. ever.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, and we're gonna let your business partner. We're gonna introduce her. Let her introduce herself to the family and everything, and then we're gonna get into the event, and then we're gonna let you sisters, everybody else, acts and things. We got a lot of people in Atlanta too that we're gonna be pushing to go to the program and represent. But Lady D, I went on your site, I went on your page, and I'm like loving everything I saw. You know what got me was that, before my daughter passed, I think I told you about Sister Rel. She knew about it from years ago. But my daughter passed, but before she passed, she was like one of those that was she was like one of the hottest up and coming young singers back in the day, and we was all in the studios and all that stuff. So when I saw something, I saw you, and I said, "Oh, that brought me back." I was like, "Oh, she got that studio life up in her too." But Lady D, if you would let the people know who Lady D is, what you've been doing, and what we can look forward to seeing out of Lady D.
You know, I'm only Lady D around certain circles, the garden. But I am Lady Ursula, Lady X, Lady D.
Okay.
You could just call me Lady. And a big part of why Relly and I connected like we did is I too am an artist. Yes, I've been in the studio for some time, mostly writing for other artists, but most recently, my family and I, which is my company, Von Trapp, we decided to use music as yet another medium for healing. So we're using music, media, our art, our businesses, everything we do. We're just shining a light on what we need as individuals and artists and entrepreneurs, and that's healing on multiple levels. So for the past 10 years, my ministry has brought me face to face with women and children, mostly young girls, to help build them and cultivate them as artists and entrepreneurs. And most recently, my company has shifted to provide services for young artists and entrepreneurs, just to give them, more of what we get once we're older. I just let them know you don't have to start later. You can start right now. So we teach sustainability, a lot of that entrepreneurship. We cultivate them, garden plots around the city. So whatever we can do to just motivate them to use what they have to get what they need in life.
Wow.
That's
Y'all said two crucial words. You said healing a few times, okay, which is one of our foundational words here, okay, and giving back, Lady, which is one of our foundational things as well. Kalfani Radio, and I believe that's what Sister Rel have remember us by, is that we actually have been helping and having events for homeless mothers with children for the last 10 years. We also have been doing major benefit events for surviving victims of domestic violence. And we don't want to get too much in that, but it ain't just sisters, it ain't just women, but in that area. But we know that we have the majority of them that comes out. Okay, so just to know that y'all are having these type of events in this area that you're working in, you got our back end. If we're there. If we can't get there, we're gonna help you in whatever way we possibly can, because that's the type of community building that we base our foundation on. So with that being said, we're gonna I think we really should allow you to let us know exactly what people can be looking for the event. And then after you let us know about the event, we're gonna allow our panel to try to ask some questions and give some comments. So let us know about the event. What can we look for at the event?
You can look forward to that. We're not just building up the women, we're helping them build themselves, their families, their communities. So women who are in business and who are thinking about starting businesses can join us on the 27th. and gets just that information, access to resources, that support system that becomes their network. We'll have one-on-one business coaching, SBA tools available, like information on the PPP loan and other things that's available right now for us for funding, financial literacy, and a panel discussion, because it's not just, oh, I'm balancing finances and I'm balancing motherhood. I'm balancing my health, my emotional, my spiritual, my mental wellness. So it's a lot that goes into not just being a mom, but a female entrepreneur. And we want to shine a light on how a lot of us as women handle it and move past certain obstacles and hurdles. In addition to that, we'll have a primarily plant-based dinner, some performances by young artists, vending by young entrepreneurs and others. So I think it'll be an amazing vibe.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a vibe. It's going to be a whole experience. I personally am just looking forward to having fun and connecting with mothers that I either have never met before or haven't seen in a long time. That kinship is amazing. Like, we were promoting the event yesterday, and usually I get all in depth about the resources and the business part. And I was just like, you know what? I'm having a rough day as a mom, and lady knows, she sees me with my twins often. They're in that toddler stage. So it's definitely a test of patience. And I was promoting the show, and I was just like, you know what? I'm going to be mad, transparent, and real with y'all. Momhood is hard. I'm looking forward to just seeing y'all, maybe having a mimosa and laughing and watching a good show while advancing my business, while connecting, networking. You get what I'm saying? Helping my children to achieve financial freedom and understand how important it is in this day and age to take control of your finances and have that knowledge and own your own business and not work for anyone else. So, in addition to all those amazing business tools and resources we're going to offer those women, it's just going to be a good time. And we all need that. Sometimes we all just need a real good time.
Hey, you know what? You're right. Let me say this and open it up. I got on that stream. I got on your stream. I looked. I said, okay, because I'm like, okay, we got to keep it. I take the promotions and I push it out to the team. So I came and I saw it. And listen, Carlito is brother transparent. But when I came on your thing, I was like, wow. So I she straight was transparent. Like, yeah, you know what? Hey, it could get a little rough. I'm having one of them days. I got twins, but I can't wait to see y'all. I was like, well, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I was like, listen, if you had the sisterhood around you, they would have been like this. Oh, come on, baby, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious, because I was like, oh yeah, that's what's up.
And okay, I did feel that.
But let's open it up. We're gonna. We got a sister that we actually are going on location all the time, and we always going on location a few different areas. So we're gonna let Sister Couture go first, because she got on location thing to go to.
Couture. Peace and blessings, ladies.
Peace.
My sisters, I am so encouraged by your generation and the work that you're doing. It sounds wonderful. We just did a show last night on Calfani Radio on Abundance is Your Birthright about the importance of relationships and the importance of that sisterhood relationship. Not to discount any other relationship, but that sister relationship is so crucial. And how important it is for us to be supportive of each other. And when you pull together these women in such an environment where the whole energy, the intent is to be supportive, it is going to just magnify, and women and the young children are going to just see all of this in action. And as I always say, children learn what they live. So you're going to give these young minds ideas. You're going to it sounds like you're going to showcase young entrepreneurs, because I know they're out there, 10 and 11 and 12-year-olds selling products and coming up with ideas, and adults live what they've learned. So, there was something in the adults that you're going to assemble that says yes to business. And if we can just figure out yet another avenue, it's peer-to-peer, yet another avenue. And I hope you're going to include grandmothers in that, because we are also influential in the generations that have come after us, so that they see us doing things, or taking them to an enrichment program, and then that gives it value, because we want to see what, if the elders say that it's a good thing, then it's got to be good. And so to just include that in a very holistic kind of way, that's the energy that I'm feeling from you. And I know that you've covered all of those bases, and I don't know if you're going to be doing it live stream, offering that piece as well.
Yes, absolutely. You do have a
share
virtual option for everyone
Yes.
all over the world to tune in.
Good. That is a wonderful thing.
And grandmothers are very much invited. The grandmothers are mothers, so please, yes.
Yes.
Grandmothers, godmothers, come on now.
Yes. And I do have to step away, but I just want thank you, Carlito, for allowing me to just encourage you, ladies. Encourage you. You have my heartfelt encouragement.
Thank you.
I think that some of the work that I'm doing, if you're going to be working with families and mothers, check out my website, thezolaexperience.com. It may be that we can do some type of a collaborative thing, because we're all about healing and healing the community. And the most powerful vibration is the healing, the vibration with love. So
Yay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Would love to collaborate. Thank you so much. Peace.
And before she leaves, I will let you know that her daughter as well. She is a host on California Radio. She has a show as well called Laborers of Love, and they have a show as well that's called Abundance is Your Birthright. She actually is the East Coast executive producer for California Radio. She saw the event. She's not on the morning show. She saw the event. She was like, okay, maybe they can come on our show too. I said, well, that's part of our promotions. So you can look for them, look for her to give you a call sometime, and possibly, well, the only day before your show is going to be Monday. So if you got an open day for Monday evening,
I think we do. I think please just contact Carlito. Just give them our information. Even if you just can come on for 5 or 10 minutes just to promote the event, please let them know what just give them our contact information.
Absolutely. Don't be surprised if we invite you to join our panel.
No, ma'am, I won't be surprised, and I will be honored.
So
we'll work that out.
Our producer, she will definitely get in contact with you probably today. Okay, and set some things up, and wow. So California Radio got another invitation. I love it.
Hey.
Thank you very much. Okay, we're gonna keep it moving, and we're gonna end with my wife, because it's like this this women type of thing going on right here, right? And I don't know if y'all gonna have y'all laughing, right? I don't know if y'all gonna have if y'all gonna have a grandpa on there to say something. You know what I mean? Put Carlito up in there. But listen, lady, I love what you said. One thing, this is so dear to my heart. When you turn around and said, my company, you said, and my family.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, come on now.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Come on now.
Definitely.
People gotta hear that. People in the back gotta hear that. Her family.
I can attest to that.
Went into business together. Went into business, and the business that they're doing is out there to serve the people, the community. Come on, now. You can't get no better foundation than that. Ooh, wait. So let me let our brother Dawood from North Carolina. Brother Dawood, what do you say about this phenomenal group of sisters that are getting ready to do this thing?
Okay, peace and blessing. Yes, brother Carlito, you always find these magnificent sisters that outshining everybody, shining the brothers. But thank you for sharing. And Lady Poet, I was wondering, did you have a little short script that you can give us the base of your book?
Okay, brother, your audio is very, very choppy, very choppy. So you're gonna have to go out and come in on your other apparatus, and let's work from that. But with that being said, let's bring on my illustrious wife.
Illustrious wife. Come on.
All right.
Right,
And look
come
at
with it.
here, and look at here. She's soon to be doctor.
Yes.
Abdul Karim Manati.
Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Oh, I tell you, my heart right now is so full. We have another sister. Her name is Sister Keisha, that is with us, but unfortunately, she's not with us this morning. But she does something to our beloved audience and guests on our platform, which I'm going to do right now. I'm going to give you a virtual hug.
Oh,
I knew it was
Yes.
coming.
Thank you. Let me tell you, when it comes to my beloved, beautiful young sisters, I mean, my heart is just so very warm. I commend you for the work that you are doing. You're right down the street. Don't be surprised if you see me sitting in your audience, because something like this, I would not want to miss for the world. I am, like my husband said, I too am a healthcare professional. I'm also a professional educator and soon to be doctor of contemporary medicine. And, I just, off distance here in Florida, whatever it is that I can do to support, help you all, I would be more than happy to do it. I am truly a worker until the Lord takes me away from here. I just want to help. There is absolutely nothing else that I want to be a part of except to help my beloved sisters in whatever endeavor that they are doing as servitude, for the community. So, wow. I'm telling you, I'm full right now. I really and truly am. And your names again, Lady.
yes, Lady.
And Rel.
Relly the poet.
And Relly.
Rel the poet and
Rel.
Lady Ursula.
Rel, I don't know if anybody told you, but to me you look like Queen Latifah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've heard that
We
before.
was even
Yeah, you look like Queen Latifah to me. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lady, your family as your business partners. I too did the same thing. My 3-inch tart sweet potato pie that was in the Walgreens chain in 7 counties and across the country here, across the country and here in Florida. The family, everybody that worked with us was family.
okay. I wouldn't be surprised if I had one. I was a fool for a mini tart. You said sweet potato?
Yes. That was
You still making them?
Actually, she is though.
Yes. But the point that I wanted to make, my hat off to you, because you have your family as that's who's working together, family. And like I said, we did the same thing, family. It's all about family. There's something that every person in the family can do.
It sure is.
You got to bring it forth and see what it is that they can do. Everybody has something that they can do, and you don't have to go outside of your family, to get your help that you need. I commend you for that.
You're absolutely right. If somebody can draw.
Now I'm full right now. I am. I just want to hug the both of you all.
Wow, y'all look at here, man.
I'm telling you, I am so full right now.
I can tell right now we're gonna be moving some things around because it look like we're gonna be on a road trip on the 27th.
Yeah. Clear your calendar.
On down.
Let's do it.
Because it's going to be a good
But
event.
what you say, my sister, that's a big part of why we're doing it. Like what Relly said, she kind of just needs support sometimes because a lot goes into being a woman. But leading a business too, sometimes all you need is someone to send you a hug over Zoom or Facebook chat or something. Sometimes all you need is that support. Imagine the businesses which will fail because things in their personal life is not met with as much support. You know?
Absolutely.
So yeah, I'm definitely here for the encouragement.
Beautiful.
And I appreciate having Relly with me.
You know, speaking of family, listen to this. And she brought it up. She kind of like brought it like it like blew by a lot of people, but it didn't blow by me because I was there when sister first had the babies, the twins. She was holding the twins like this, and both sides of her, and she was still working. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
She was still working, and the babies was babies.
Wow.
I'm talking babies. And she was like, yo, okay, I don't have no problem. I could do it. And she was still pushing stuff out. She got stuff on YouTube and all of that stuff. And I'm like, I just hold it up to, you know, some people say, oh, I can't do it. You know, I can't do this. That's crazy.
Right.
That's crazy. There's a sister right there in front of you. And how old are the twins now, if you don't mind me asking?
They're about to be 4.
Oh,
they're not
old,
okay.
Babies
anymore. They big though. I saw
I
the
have a
picture.
4-year-old grandson.
So I mean, my hat goes off to you, sister, for and you know all the sisters. Y'all have you two sisters and the sisters that's on our panel and the sisters that I do know have just shown what our sisters of ancient past have been doing for a long time, staying strong, keeping family together, and working. You know, the biggest job, the biggest business is family.
Yes.
When you can keep family together,
Absolutely.
come on now, that's the biggest CEO ever. Okay, because look, you know, some CEOs can go home, but a mother is already home. They can't leave their job. Their job, matter of fact, might wake them up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay, might wake them up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Look, their job might wake them up at 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 o'clock in the morning. Come on now.
He knows because he's seen it to her.
Come on now. Yeah, I can't deny it.
What are you doing? Oh, I'm in Ghana right now, talking to one of our, you know. Yeah, that's right.
I see you back, Brother Dawu. You want to try out your voice? Uh-oh.
Yes. Peace and blessing. Can you hear me now?
Peace.
Peace and break it up.
It's a little better.
It's a little better. Okay, all right. All right. So thank you for your guest there, Brother Khalid. Told you always finding these magnificent sisters that's doing the work in the community, and the greatest work, as you said, is trying to keep families together. That's been a part of history for us for a long time, is trying to keep families together, you know. And Sister Poet, you know, I know you said you were a poet. I might be breaking up a little bit, but I thought maybe you would have a little something you can share with us.
Please do that.
Do you have a little short piece?
What you want? Sure. You got
a little something, Sister Rel?
Yeah, I spit a little something for you guys. Right now? Oh wow.
Yes.
I see the spotlight. Okay.
Hey, your partner said yes.
Let me know when y'all ready. Must be in the DNA, strong body, good stock, but crazy. Boiling blood, hot pot, melting feelings, cray. You see, she done had a long day and she has no time for your stereotypes or judgment. She is no object, so keep your eyes and mind on the objective and out the gutter. Her curves are sloped so life can make smooth passage into this world. Her back hurts because the world's foot is heavier than its baby. So black woman crazy and too loud. Sense her from miles away. Her voice the nation beats into battle. A war cry for every child born into poverty, yet emerging from the filth, spiritually wealthy. Because mama's in that ear saying, baby, you're royalty to me. Yet Black woman crazy for standing up. Black woman crazy for opening that big mouth. Just eat the cake. Anime. Love ain't got ish to do with this. No love for this crazy Black woman. No love. Just kinks and thrills in skin tight suits. Your superhero giving super head. Only worth how many times she can divide her legs. No, there's more to these crazy Black women, so much more to these crazy Black women. There's tenderness and laughter, because Black women are soft. Moments worth living in, because Black women, they be vulnerable. Tears that waited a long time to fall, because Black women can be silent with a special kind of patience. Black souls shining like the motherland sun. Black gold, Black woman, you are worth it. And yes, Black woman crazy. Black man, especially for you, because we know you're crazy for us too. Thank you.
Wow. Wow.
That poem is really powerful. I wanted to share that, because we're on that theme of women empowerment and motherhood, as you heard in the poem. A lot of children make it because of their moms supporting them. Like, I know for one, my mom is actually, struggling with some health problems right now, and we've been clashing as of late because I'm really trying to rediscover myself after moving here from Brooklyn and New York. And it's a lot going on, but without the support of my mom, I would not be Relly the Poet. I would not be the confident, motivated young woman that you see here today. So shout out to my mama.
That's right.
Shout out to my mama. I can't fathom what she goes through every day. Like, you talk about me with the 2 kids, like she had 3 kids, and she's always been dealing with these health problems, and I never see her falter. Like, I can't even imagine what she's going through right now, but she's still there supporting me. She was in the hospital, yesterday or the day before, and she was still liking everything I post, all my promotions, the event, everything that I do, whether we, are on good terms or whatever the case may be. My mom's always 100% support me. So
that's beautiful.
Beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Got to give it up to the mamas. The children are still emerging from the filth, spiritually wealthy, because mama's in that ear saying, baby, you're royalty to me.
Yeah. Mr. Couture asks, were we going to celebrate the grandmothers with this celebration of women? And of course, like you said, a lot of us wouldn't be here without their moms. Like the company I started, St. Ursula, it was made with my mother. And I wouldn't see us celebrating women and not have a table set up in honor of our mothers. It just wouldn't go down that way.
Now listen, how are y'all going to be doing this? How are you going to be doing it virtually? Is there a way that people could be able to see this virtually, or do you already have that set up? How is that going to be happening?
Yeah, so we have a virtual ticket option. So, we're going to put the link or however in the chat or whatever, but VIP Social is the platform in which we're selling our tickets. So VIPSOCIO.com. Type in Mommy and Me, the event will pop right up, and there are various ticket options. One of those ticket options is a virtual seminar in which you get that ticket, and then you will get the Zoom link in which to tune in the day of and to take advantage of all of those SBA tools, our panelists of leaders in that finance industry, and our keynote speakers, one of which Lady X is one of those keynote speakers. So once you get that virtual ticket on VIP Social, you'll be able to tune in the day of and take advantage of all of those tools and resources we have available to enhance your business.
That's beautiful. Well, we want to just say that I know that we're going to probably be shuffling some things around, see if we can make sure that we can come through there.
And go on the shuffle, because we're looking forward to seeing y'all.
You know, and at any rate as well, California Radio wants to help out one of the mothers. So if what we like to do, if you have a mother that is really wants to be there, can't be there, can't afford to be there, whatever case may be, we're going to donate ourselves for one of the tickets for them to be able to be in attendance to the show, to the event. Okay. So as well as that, we got to let everybody know, all of our California Radio family, hosts, followers and viewers that are in the Atlanta and in the Atlanta and surrounding areas, please go to see this event. Okay, you can get your tickets, and I believe if you say California Radio or some kind of California Radio link, you can get a discount on your tickets. But we want you to make sure that you go there and represent, because this is all about community building. And what better way to help build community from that one foundational brick of the community, which is the sisters. You know, pretty much. I mean, wow.
Yeah, I like to ask both of you a question. So, what got you started? What got you started in your endeavors as young women to say, "Hey, I want to make a difference, and this is what I want to do"?
It was my mom. It was me needing a difference. And talking to my mom about it, she told me, when you change, everything around you will change, you know. And initially I didn't get it, but then I started making those necessary changes of what I wanted to see in me. I stopped focusing on what people around me were doing, and I made the necessary changes within me, within my mind, my thinking, the way I ate, the way I listened and heard and responded to the spirit. And honestly, I saw a change. You know, I saw that shift. And then I began working with young girls. And this was way back at 15 years old. And we started having living room cultivation sessions. And because I changed, the way I spoke changed, which means my caliber of friends changed. And, you know, my perspective of wealth changed. So I knew in building myself and building other women, you know, that this right here is my mission. This right here is my goal. And then I began needing different types of healing. And so I decided I would pick up whatever tool I had available to me. And that was my passion for the camera and also the pen. I'm a poet as well. And use it to fuel me. Yeah, use it to fuel me through this mission. So that's what I've been doing thus far.
So can we hear one of your poems?
Sure. I know, on the spot. I'm like, what do I do?
Lady X in the building.
All right. It's the only thing that's coming to mind. Oh, it's not happening to your daughter. So you shrug and thank God, feeling all good and content. However, on the other side of your complacency, someone has given no care about consent, nor age requirements or the effects of this. Some trafficked young girl is being molested as I spit. It's unfortunate, but the back of some boys being rigged by a trip saying, these little babies feels good on my tips. And don't look at me as if I be the twisted one. It's happening. It's happening. And what are we doing about it? We're writing angry poetry and hoping that we, as mothers and fathers, don't have to live to see the brutal reality that others are facing now with these messed up thoughts racing and scenes of crimes. I'm retracing about another girl found on my side of town. I found myself pacing, thinking, I should be a judge. Go back to school, do whatever it takes. No, I should just respond when summoned for juror. Bumping, I'll maintain my position as executioner because people like that don't even deserve a trial. If when found the molesters of a child gets to sit on the penal system's dime, what he should do show without a penis, tell him, look, you really elope. See now, And if a Chester old child molesting clown is sitting here in this crowd, then take offense and take note, then take it from me. Stop it. How could someone rape a baby? What am I saying? People are getting with cows and horses. Of course, it's easy to be screwed. We've been socialized to believe that sex is taboo, and therefore don't talk to the kids. Don't tell them that this is a possibility, like, hey, babe, watch for the snakes, for they creep. Walk to school in groups of 2 or more. Establish a battle buddy. It's not hard to do, but we make it difficult. Probably scared. I'm willing to fit the profile of a pedophile stopping to chop it up with a child. I get it, dude. However, fathers, I still have a bone to pick with you. Now, when not working and you find yourselves with time free, how dare you sit around playing NCAA 2019? Why aren't you out policing? Making sure mothers are getting on the bus into their grind safely. Making sure these crazy suckers aren't going on shooting sprees in our churches and schools. And if they find you posting, let it be because you stand for more than just fresh shoes. If flipping, I ain't tripping, just be teaching too. Telling a young brother that pulling his pants up and putting a belt on is cool. That sex is something more than just the erections and the directions of which you skip school. That women ought to be respected, protected, loved, and bruh, teach him what love is. And sis, if you're sexy, successful, killing it as a woman, do you, boo? However, could you stop crushing candy long enough to teach a young woman about dudes? What it means to love you and how to navigate storms based on what you've gone through. How not to consent to their own rape, that praying to the Lord aren't the only steps to take, that one must fight to remain calm, to know yourself, know your wealth, protect yourself, put a condom on, and if possible, girl, save yourself for a man who deserves your warmth. Y'all, I didn't come here to preach, but if you feel me, say, yeah. We've been campaigning, find our girls, and haven't started searching yet. Nevertheless, let it at least warrant a need to take heed, as our seeds deserve the light of truth. Now, whether we revise the lies found in the pages of their books or gifted to them in hooks on stages, they need it. As it's messed up how the world to choose to introduce the blues. Trying to play this game by its preset rules will cause us all to lose. Yet it's our kids who will feel the repercussions as we fail to have the discussions of how to properly prepare and protect our youngins.
Here comes another virtual hug. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh girl, y'all, let me tell you, y'all some beautiful sisters. Thank you. You know what? Let me just say right here. They want to stick in our faces that the majority of us are not doing this and not doing that, which is a lie. We know that. There's so many of us, and we had this conversation last week on the platform. There's so much that is happening in our community that is totally incredibly awesome that they don't have a clue what's going on. They are totally clueless as to what is going on, yet they want to paint to the world that we're killers of each other, that we're this and that we're that. My beloved sisters, oh my gosh, you think that you have been talked about? I shouldn't have met you, because everybody is gonna know you, okay? Everybody is gonna know you two beloved sisters. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, I guess
We know there's a lot of people doing it out here. We know that's why we want to take the time to shine the light on them. And don't get me wrong, we're going to do the same thing for our brothers. You know, the father and daddy and me event. And we're not anti-family at all.
Of
We just
course.
know a lot of those people leading those revolutions behind the scenes of the communities are mothers.
Come on now.
We're just paying homage.
Come on now.
We love it. So
Beautiful.
we can say we're 75, 85% already at the event. So hey, I knew it was going to be something, you know, and then and I know it's going to be, and there's more to come. This event just is only birthing bigger things. Period. I'm like, oh my goodness, man. You know, I already got. I mean, and Rel, Sister Rel knows, but now, Lady D, lady, you know that Calfani Radio used to be called Lights, Cameras, and Fashion Radio. Okay, and we had our own like spoken word platform where we was doing the spoken word and the whole thing. That's how we met Sister Rel, because she was doing her thing. So I was like, oh wow, cool, you know. And then things popped off where we have a sister Black, Sister Chocolate. She actually has the longest running spoken word platform on Blog Talk right now. And so, you know, y'all really have brought me home. I can't wait for it. The event. You let us know what we have to do to sponsor someone that's going that want to come to the event. And I can tell you, you know, we'll be there. So it looks like we're gonna be there, inshallah, for a good weekend in Atlanta, Georgia. All of my people, you see, that's how I'm gonna take it. That's how I'm gonna do it. See, y'all don't know me. This is how we do it. We're gonna be there. That means if you down with Calfani Radio, you meet us there. That's what you do. You meet us there. You be ready to do whatever you gotta do. And listen, sisters, we mean that. We'll be ushers in the parking lot. We'll be whatever we have to do to help make things happen and make it a success. Calfani Radio and family got your back.
Absolutely.
Yes, thank you.
Absolutely. Two beautiful sisters. And I tell you, I'm just full right now. I really am, because people that know me know that I'm all about the sisterhood internationally. I am definitely about the sisterhood.
So with that being said, any last words from each one of y'all? Please let us know how we can get it. First and foremost, let us know how definitely our followers, our listeners can get the tickets, on the date and all of that good stuff. And any last words? And just know, family, that you will, inshallah, you'll be seeing them on Abundance is Your Birthright next Monday. Yeah. So, any last words, Sister Rel?
Yes, absolutely. Just make sure you guys check us out on Instagram. Relly the Poet, RELLE the poet. So I will be sharing lots of information there in regards to the event. But if you're in Atlanta, March 27th, that's a Saturday, from 4 to 7 p.m. at Gold Space, 2001 Martin Luther King Drive in Atlanta. Come through. To Mommy and Me are financially free. So the tickets are on VIPsocio.com, VIPsocio.com. Just type in Mommy and Me once you get there, and the tickets are available. Even if you're not in Atlanta, you could still benefit from that virtual ticket option. So yeah, definitely. Or just follow me on Instagram. All the information is there. Calfani Radio is sponsoring a woman ticket, so I think we're gonna go ahead and get that raffle started today, so we can get that young lady secured, whoever's gonna get that ticket. So thank you again, Calfani Radio, for having me. Thank you, and I'll see you on the 27th.
Yeah, look at that. She said, we'll see you on the 27th. Sister Lady, any last words?
Yes, my brother. It was a pleasure meeting each of you. Your wonderful wife. I'm looking forward to actually meeting and connecting. And I must say, it was poetry which connected Relly and I as well. And there's something powerful about those spoken words. So I just want to invite you all to follow me. I'm going to do a lot more poetry, but we have poetry-based events, like one called Soul Food, which is an open floor discussion paired with different genres of music and topics like poetry and blues. We present poetry and an open floor discussion on mental health in the Black communities. We also do artsy garden parties for the kids, where we teach sustainable living, how to garden, how to start your own business, how to use your art to create a way for you and funding for you. So if you follow me on Instagram at LADEE.X, Lady X, then I'll be sharing Yeah.
Listen, I just want to say, to me, you look like a young Erykah Badu.
She gonna put everything up there. I love it. I love it. So with that being said, I want to also say this to everybody. Oh, our brothers here, but I want to just say this to everybody. We as well. I'm gonna introduce to both of y'all within the next 2 days. We have other means of income as well that we'd like to share with both of y'all. Different stream of income, and it has to do with the modern day of times. Okay, and where you can earn livings right from home. Have to go nowhere. Don't have to leave your house. You can do it at your coffee table, drinking coffee, or whatever the case may be, and make very good money. So if we share that with y'all, and want to be able to share with your followers, and definitely the sisterhood as well. Okay?
Let me just say that one of our beloved sisters that's usually on the panel with us, Sister Asia, she says, "What an amazing show this morning. The sisters sounded like village drums, sharing the message of love, honor, and many blessed moments. Wonderful show. Thank you, Brother Carlito."
Oh, thank God for life and another day to get it right, boy. Thank you, sisters, for such an amazing show. Yes, have that raffle. Let us know what we got to do. We got you. And yes, Sister Relly, we'll see you in Atlanta, Sister Lady and Sister Relly. We're gonna be there, and as long as we can bring our cameras and stuff like that and do what we got to do. All right.
I want to invite you to do a show there. Like we'll have media representatives in the building from multiple outlets. So please go live, stream to your followers. Interview the ladies that'll be in attendance, the awesome business owners, the kids who will be presenting and promoting their businesses as well. Please feel free. Put your cameras and your mics.
I like ladies. She like me. She's like right up in there. I love it. Well, there you have it. Kalfani Radio will be on deck, and we will be live and in Technicolor on the 27th in Atlanta, Georgia, inshallah. Thank you so much, family.
Thank you.
May the Creator, may He continue to bless you with safety and happiness and everything that you do good.
Blessed.
Peace. Take it easy.
All right. Peace, everybody.
You're in the spotlight on Kalfani Radio.
Kalfani Radio since 2005. Family helping family. Let's go. Self-improvement, and we spreading it worldwide. Embrace the day. Abundance is your birthright. Sharing health and wealth. There's loyalty on this side. Goal is in the goal. Collectively we in light. Growth in the spotlight. Enhancing unity and community. Speak it to life, and we doing it fluently. It's much bigger than you and me. Be there for what we here to be. One eat, we all eat. The chose to speak the truth. I listen when they call me, and carry the torch that was lit by those before me. We're universal, you consider the amount of stars. Spitting golden words to you. Exotic cards. I can tell you what's next, no tarot cards. Be the best, any less self-sabotage. Insist you watch your six, cause they're camouflage. We assist with tips if you flip through the catalogs. Yeah, shout out Keisha's Corner. Financial Freedom Fridays, the 19th element, Kalfani Radio, worldwide.
Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. I want to thank everybody for this just beautiful, exciting, balanced show. See, we got some balance up in here, brother Dawood, huh?
Yes. I think you're tilting the scales, though. But you can't have it. The sisters are doing what they're doing. They're doing actually taking care of business.
That's all they doing. So listen, everybody, if you're going outside and you're doing something, please cover up. Make sure you cover up. Make sure you help yourself as well as help others. And come back tomorrow at the same time. Share. If this was good for you, guess what it might do for somebody else. This is your name. This is your brother Khalito Muhammad, our brother Dawood. Love y'all. Peace and blessings. Assalamu alaikum.